Hello everybody, it's Off the Ledge. It's Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, and brand new month. This is our spiritual vitamin for today, but you get an extra great spiritual vitamin at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Church of Spirituality. Join us for our live stream if you can, or you can always watch it on replay. We'd love to have you. 1 p.m. Eastern Time right here. We're going to jump into Ernest Holmes and then we'll chit-chat. 365 Science of Mind, November 2nd, entitled Divinity. We all, with open face beholding, as in a glass, the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory by the Spirit of the Lord. I like that. Beholding the image of perfection in everything, to dominion we add glory. This refers to the continual progression of the soul. Since God is infinite, our expansion is progressive and eternal. Our expansion is progressive and eternal, and it's also inevitable. No matter how much good we experience today, the infinite has more in store for us tomorrow. We should joyfully look forward to this expansion with enthusiastic anticipation. The march of life is not a funeral dirge, but a song of triumph. And so it is. The march of life is not a funeral dirge, but a song of triumph. What I want to say about that is that if we really pay attention to what we think, we notice in these times that we're in. And we really have to just stop and check in. During these times that we're in, our thoughts automatically go to, this is it, this is the end. Nothing gets better. Nobody's held accountable. Our minds will go there, and then it's important for us to check in and recognize there's no such thing as not progressing. There is such thing as a little bit of obstruction on progressing, and blockages that are always temporary towards progressing and expansion. But the truth is, we live in an expansive universe, and everything is always growing and evolving and expanding, and we can't really think that that's not true, because that's like saying there's no law of gravity. So, I just want you to know that there are reasons to be hopeful, but you have to look for them a little harder than we used to in past days. We used to take a lot for granted. Now we're not taking things for granted. We used to figure we would just always be America, doing pretty good. Good economy, good living conditions in general, good government in general. We used to think of those things as, yeah, that's what is. And now we have to always remind ourselves, yes, that got messed with, but we are still that. We are still a good country with good people. And what we're going to see with this heinous regime that's trying to pretend that it has control over every aspect of our lives. Notice I said trying to pretend that they have control over every aspect of our lives. What's happening is there's a lot happening. What we notice lately is that Donald Trump is using money as a weapon. He's using money as a way to kick you when you're down. He is flaunting it because he knows it will invoke anger and pain. While he's having his great Gatsby Halloween soiree ball at Mar-a-Lago, as he destroys our White House to put a ballroom in. There'll be more on that later. What he's doing is he's using his money and greed as a weapon, as a way to show all of us that he's so much better than us and he's so much more powerful. And if you protest him, he'll make AI generated videos of himself literally shitting on America. Literally. You know what I'm referring to. So in the face of that, we have to put our shoulders back, take some deep breaths, and say, not so fast. Love prevails, helping one another prevails, and justice prevails. And we know it prevails because we keep our eyes and our goals set on that. And we work and work and work towards tearing down this fascist regime. It's like the last-ditch effort to install fascism. I often think these people that we have to deal with are like time travelers from 1930s and 40s Germany. So, and Europe. I'll do a PNN later after we do we have a members only Day of the Dead celebration at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4 to 5. So look for that if you're a member, and hit the join button if you want to join us and take advantage of all the membership offerings. Guess what? Kathy Beale informed me yesterday that she had indeed been sending me forecasts, astrological forecasts, and I haven't been doing them for like a month because I didn't know that I had them. So here we go, November 2nd.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for November 2nd, 2025. It's not a day for chores, and if you find yourself having to clean up some things, well, listen to music, wear a costume. Really though, today is meant for indulging, for finding things you really like and allowing yourself to experience and enjoy them. Hanging out with friends, hanging out on the couch if that's what you feel like, having a brunch that goes on for 4 hours, whatever. It has been rough and it will continue to be rough. Again, use today as your oasis. You've earned it. That's all.
EmpowermentUnlimited.net to book an astrology reading with Kathy Beale. And I apologize that I really didn't know she was sending me these to go into my Dropbox. So apparently she watched yesterday and noticed that I wasn't using the forecast. That astrological forecast is perfect for a Day of the Dead party. So please join. The lowest amount to have a membership monthly is $7.99, and you get so much for that. Hopefully you can contribute more at the higher levels, but you really get so much for that. And Church of Spirituality is absolutely free, and it's the live stream this afternoon. So many offerings on this channel. I'm so sorry that it's not a bigger, a higher number of views, but I just have to go with it. Let's see. So what we have to do right now is continue to focus on the goal, the vision that we have, the dream. And we have to stop clinging to the past. And there's a positive aspect of this too, in that we want our democracy back. So the positive aspect of clinging to the past is we will not let go of our Constitution. Our conditioning is what we kind of have to deal with right now, but there's a positive side to this too. The clinging to the past and the conditioning. We're conditioned to have American democracy. So let's focus on having the dream, which is simply what we envision. We want a peaceful, happy, joyful country. And that is what we're going to keep our thoughts focused on. I will reiterate, when you feel yourself going down a negative road, there's many opportunities to just sink into depression, and that's not, you have to just make that not acceptable. What Kathy Beale said today was a great astrological forecast, and she mentioned that this coming week is going to be rough, but we have to learn how to navigate this. And we are, and that's what we do here on Off the Ledge and Church of Spirituality. Thank you all so much for your support and your love. Hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you at church and at the party later. Namaste, thumbs up, and subscribe. Bye.